Hey everybody, Dog8798 here. This is my review of the original Dragon Ball series, man. Brief history, of course. I first heard about the Dragon Ball Z manga, I think it was 2005 or 6, and I finally decided to take the chance and read it in what was it, 2000, in late 2011. I initially didn't care about the Dragon Ball Z manga, but during the protester supporter war, when I was pointing out flaws in Dragon Ball Z, I was bashing Dragon Ball Z based on stuff that only happened in the anime adaptation of Dragon Ball Z. I wanted to bash the entire series, criticize the entire series. And in order to do that, I had to learn more about Dragon Ball Z. I had to start at the beginning and actually read the manga to learn the manga. And I initially went into the manga with the intent to bash and rant on it later. Much to my surprise, I surprisingly enjoyed the Dragon Ball Z manga. The pacing was much better than the anime. I love the swearing, the various cursing and swear words in the what's its name. That gives the characters more depth. One of the criticisms I had towards the English dubs, particularly Funimation, was that their characters appear bland in comparison. It appear just bland, appear to be bland. But that gives him the cursing gives him more emotion. And speaking of more emotion, better dialogue. Yes, better dialogue, and of course lots of uncut graphic violence. That's the stuff that made Dragon Ball Z fun back in the day when I saw the Japanese version. All the uncut violence and, like I said, the swearing language I saw. You can see even more of that here in the manga. Another thing, faster fights. One of the problems I have with Dragon Ball Z is that a lot of their fights, they drag out and they kind of get bored after a while, especially after the Frieza saga. They're much better here, so even something you don't like, you're just clicking on pages, and that's also the benefit of reading it online instead of going to the store and buying this whole chapter series or buying this stuff. Just reading it online. And of course that's all the good stuff. I meant to start with the Saiyan saga, but because all the sagas were named Dragon Ball, I accidentally started with the King Piccolo saga and read all the way up into the Buu saga. Then I went back and read from the Pilaf saga all the way up until the Tien Shinhan saga, and it's pretty much the same problem. The Dragon Ball manga is pretty much the same problems I have with the show. The first 3 sagas, there were a couple of things. The first 4 sagas, which were the Emperor Pilaf saga, the First World Tournament saga, the Red Ribbon Army saga, and finally the Fortune Teller Baba saga. These sagas really weren't that good. They had some good stuff in them. They really weren't that good. It really got good during the Tien saga. I guess sitting through those 4 sagas is worth it for what you get later. So yeah. Then we get to chapter, I think it's chapter 289, 285, one of that, which was Mysterious Alien Warrior. This is the start of Dragon Ball Z. I love how when Raditz came down, when Raditz came down, that whole scene, that whole segment from Raditz coming from space, incapacitating the farmer, encountering Piccolo, then finally finally landing where Goku and them was. That whole scene was in color, and the color scheme was just awesome. But of course, the rest of the series was in black and white. Even though I did read similar, they did do an anti-manga, just like Naruto, with all the colors and stuff left in, and the characters there. While the art style is pretty much the same as the anime, the characters the characters, their faces, particularly Vegeta, they look more menacing and intimidating. Hence, that the manga is much more violent than the anime. Much more violent than the anime. Then, of course, what else about this? Oh yeah, going back to the flaws and stuff. So yeah, my favorite sagas, of course, were the Tien and Piccolo arcs, and of course the Saiyan and Frieza arcs. The Cell arc, of course, was okay. I like the imperfect Cell saga and the Cell games, even though I really don't care much for the Cell games for several reasons. And of course, I thought Majin Buu saga was absolutely terrible. The manga did not do real much other than pacing, and I guess some dialogue. Did not do much of anything to improve that saga. That was another thing that annoyed me. That used to annoy me about Dragon Ball Z fans, saying, "Oh, you didn't like Boo, you didn't like this. Read the manga. The manga doesn't improve that. You cannot improve lazy, terrible writing, which is what I was whining about in my other videos. That's one of the main problems. All the problems I still have with Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta being a good guy, being alive. Frieza living longer than he should. He should have been killed by Goku, not Trunks. Causing the releases of pretty much the androids, Cell, and causing the releases of Majin Buu, and wasting the Dragon Ball's power to correct everything Majin Buu did. So yeah, also Hercule being the main character. Gotenks and Vegeta are still jokes. Mystic Gohan was still a joke. Frieza and Vegeta are idiots, which I'm going to talk about that in a future rant of my own. Yeah, all the problems of what's his name, the artwork. The last problem, the artwork in the beginning, I didn't think it was that good, but it got better later on. So it's pretty much the same problems I have with Dragon Ball Z. And to tell you the truth, while this is a highly entertaining comic, it's not really that good of a comic. Another problem I have is lazy, rushed, terrible character development. I'm going to be talking more about this in the full-time rants of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, that's another problem, is terrible character development. There are way better comic books, America and manga, better than this. Yeah, but this is a highly entertaining manga, and much better than the series. And it sucks that even in today we still can't get a good anime adaptation of Dragon Ball Z, because I thought Kai was just terrible. I didn't think Kai was anything like this. I thought Kai was a crappier version of the original Dragon Ball Z anime. Well, like I said, this was my review of the Dragon Ball Z anime. Like I said, there will be more comic book and manga reviews, because that's what this channel is from now on. A movie and television series news channel. A Dragon Ball Evolution channel, a movie channel, and of course a comic book channel. I'll also be doing music and stuff in the future. Alright, Dugout.